Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome to No Drama Just Movies Rapid Reviews. So, before we bring you our review of Tron Ares, I'll be going through the other two installments. So, I watched Tron from 1982 recently, and I had some thoughts. Right off the bat, I've heard a lot about this movie beforehand, and I have no idea why it took me so long to watch it. But now that I did, I think I'm hooked. I just loved this world. The computer programs battling the Master Control Program and its goons, like the rebels in Star Wars fighting the Empire. There's something epic about this setup, with hints at this wider mythology. Mind you, this is probably more Flash Gordon than Star Wars, and a lot of the effects look arguably cheap and outdated. There's a moment, for example, about 40 minutes in, as they're herding Flynn along, you can see an arm of one soldier and the shoes. They don't move at all and look obviously painted. But I still love the combination of computer images and real actors. And I loved the design. The awesome suits with the bright, glowing, colourful lines. It just activated the child part of my brain. Does it matter that I wasn't always sure what the characters were trying to do? Nope. Because Flynn's suit is red now for some reason, and look how cool Tron is throwing that glowy disc. I loved what Jeff Bridges was doing as this competent man-child. The arrogant yet disarming swagger to rival characters like Han Solo. Bridges clearly had fun with this role. There's a moment when they drink some power, and as Bridges follows the others, he just makes this noise. It's such a random but fun choice. Listen to this. He didn't have to do that. No way was that in the script. That said, he's not as good in the scene where he pilots the ship. His delivery felt a bit flat. Maybe because he wasn't really playing opposite anything, and the scene went on a little too long for me. There's definitely more silliness towards the end of the movie, starting with Tron and Yori meeting Dumont, the Tower Guardian. Dumont's costume, that kind of large costume with a little face inside, reminded me more of a costume for a spoof, like Peter Serafinovitz doing Marlon Brando. The way Flynn peeks out from behind a column while the soldiers move out also looked too unintentionally funny. And then, when the soldiers attack Tron and Yori, one of the soldiers just drops his weapon instead of engaging Tron and leaps into the abyss. What was that about? Overall, this was a film that was elevated and maybe saved by its visuals and the captivating performances. The plot doesn't always work, but it's such a fun ride. I loved spending a bit of time with it, and I can't wait to watch the next one. And that's all. Roll credits.